This is my water. Let's go Diesel Nationals.
Super Street, that 590 index. Rex Gully goes 65010.
Let's go Diesel.
Super Streets to go. Last call for Pro Street. Pro Street, this is your final call. Pro Street is a heads-up 8-mile category. 4/10 Pro Street. This is the one they have like 5,000, right, in weight. So these are the heavy boys. 4,500, excuse me. 4,500 pounds is the minimum weight in this class. Pro stock is just whatever you want. 350. Yeah, I'm about to say that's like. Gets down through there 672 to 108 miles an hour there from Chad Pickering. Hot Rod Semi coming at you next.
Hot Rod Semis.
Hot Rod Semi brought to you by NHRDA, who happens to be right here coming up in the right lane, the Beast.
Start.
Mario Manette.
Hot Rod Semi start with the Beast.
NHRDA boys, all the way up there from Canada.
No, so totally okay. You totally fine. He'll move around to do his thing, so not at all, sir. Do what you need to do, folks. Thank you, though.
So Mario, don't think too about these semi trucks. You're wondering what semi truck. Mario Manette. And more good buddy. I am grateful that this I say Ted Moore is a part of my everyday vocabulary.
Yeah, I should stand and take a video.
You can go ahead and go stand up there and take the go by the fence.
Oh, so Mario Manette.
Let's go. Let's go Diesel National. Hot Rod Semis. 544B.
Getting a little close to my center line out there. Finish line says 13:36.9 at 107 miles an hour. Here it comes cocaine. The Hernandez Diesel Garage Special on the right hand side.
Yeah, only diesel drag
Left side
racing.
is Arnold Hernandez. No, yeah, I was about to say, no, this is backwards. Right hand side is Arnold Hernandez. Left side, Oscar Velasquez in Los Angeles, California. El Montan.
Got Oscar
Guys,
Velasquez.
some flame jobs on this hot rod over here. A 1957 Kenworth 921 for Oscar.
Really cool. burnout
This
competition.
is interesting. So one of them has white smoke coming out, and the other one had black smoke for a while, and now it's got white smoke again. So you're saying that they have, you know, super low camshafts and different timing and nitrous. Oh boy. These are just straight up performance trucks built for drag racing, and I've never seen a semi truck built for drag racing until today.
Yeah! The beast!
Chase him down, but he ran out of real estate by about 90 feet. Down through there, hooked up 558.6, 127 miles an hour.
Cocaine!
Solid pass.
855 Cummins.
We're going to take a little bit of a break here. We're going to have some lunch. Top quality fasteners for most applications. If you want assurance that your engine will stay together, top professionals use and trust. Quality, performance, trust, and improvement. That is how ARP has become the world's leader in fastener technology. Visit them on their website. The final qualifying round for all of our categories, we're going to start with Sportsman Diesel, 8-mile bracket race category.
Sportsman Work Stock Diesel.
Best reaction time will draw the potential bye for first round, as we are not going to have a ladder for first round for the Sportsman Diesel category. We have over 16 in the Sportsman Diesel category, so we're going to have to wait till second round to put you on a ladder, but we're going to take the best reaction time from this third session and see whoever has the best reaction time. You might get a single first round depending on car count. So Joshua Squibb and Cameron Salado going to be your first two. And I can tell you neither of them are going to have the They're both well over the 0.5 reaction time mark. Salado goes 8.4, 8.6, and 81 miles.
Rolling coal! We got the Power Stroke coming up.
Joseph Locke and Jake Wood going to be your next two. Joseph Locke on the left-hand side out of Palo Centro, California, the 2000 Ford Super Duty.
Jake Wood in a 2000 Ford Super Duty. We got some Power Stroke diesels right there.
Joseph Locke and Jake Wood. Locke on the left-hand
They're
side.
doing work
Right
stock
side.
diesels.
Locke is a little bit tardy on the tree. Goes 10.48.5 at 62 miles an hour. Jake Wood currently leading the class with the lowest reaction time so far. Goes 12 flat with a 1 at 58 miles an hour. I don't think that one's going to hold up, but you never know. Kim Ponce and Justin Locke. Ponce on the left-hand side out of Fortuna, California, the 89 Dodge 2500.
From Humboldt County.
Locke on the right-hand side out of Reading. Right here at home, that 96 Ford F-250. We're already doing a burnout on the starting line. She's trying to build up boost while she stages. The tires are slipping, so she's not really able to build that much boost, but she's trying. Justin said, hey man, I'm ready to go. I'm already in. Let's do this thing. was trying to build boost, but forgot the part about needing a good reaction time to build high. Plus the block 1070 for the 6 of 68 miles an hour. Kim Ponce goes 957.2 on E3.
We got the Power Stroke people coming in.
So Jake Wood still leading the category for that best reaction time in this round of qualifying. Rustin Hopper on the left-hand side, the 2016 BMW 535B. The D, I'm assuming, is diesel. Jared Flower on the right-hand side out of Chico. Absolutely annihilates the rear right side tire. Still going.
Like doing work stock diesels.
11:35.5 at 65 miles an hour. Hopper 10:58.0 at 74.
89 Dodge from Fortuna.
The Pro Stock Corvette probably wants to take the left lane when they come out next time. There's about a 235 millimeter wide gap in front of the Bailey Maywald and Josh Miller, your next two. Bailey on the left-hand side out of Garden Grove, California, the 2004 Volkswagen Jetta. Miller on the right-hand side out of Williams, Oregon.
TDI! Volkswagen TDI.
Miller 10:28.6 at 70 miles an hour. Maywald 11:37.9 at 61.
Like doing work stock diesels. 9. Fortuna. Hot rod semis. We got the Power Stroke people.
So Caden Mayberry stopped. Caden on the left-hand side out of Eckerd, Colorado. Holy smokes. And that 2008 Dodge pickup.
That's Caden in his 2008 Dodge.
Full for extra traction, even though it's going to slow him down by about 0.5 of a second. Scott McKinstry on the right-hand side, Mr. Ford time, and triple entered in today's event. Out of Fort Worth, Texas, the Black Sheep Mafia, 2008 Chevy 2500 heavy duty on the right-hand side.
Got a TDI Volkswagen Jetta.
Caden on the left-hand side, 921.9 at 83 miles an hour, and I'm pretty sure
Caden.
Jake Wood holding the top spot for the potential buy next round. It sure is. McKinstry's going to slide.
Check out Skyler in his Dodge.
He's going to go number 6 right there. Once again, we're basing this off reaction time. However, I don't think that 113 light is going to last long, as we have Dwayne Opperman on the right-hand side of the racetrack out of Anderson, California, the 2004 Sierra. Multi-time track champion on the right-hand side. Granted, it's not his Sportsman Camaro that he normally races, but he is no stranger to bracket racing. Dwayne
Hello,
has won just
guys.
about anything you can think of at this
What's your
racetrack.
name?
Logan
Ashley.
Moneymaker on the left-hand side out of Central Point, Oregon.
Lexi. I'm sorry. I introduced myself.
Moneymaker on the left-hand side gets down through there, 725, 8 at 100 miles an hour, but Dwayne Opperman, 073 on the reaction time, goes 1073.3 at 66 miles an hour, and that 073 reaction time for Dwayne Opperman is going to shoot him to the number 1 qualifying spot ahead of Jake Wood. So Dwayne is now the potential buy for round number 1. We still got a little bit to go though. Ashton Clinton and Cody Oaks. Ashton on the left-hand side out of Santa Rosa, the 2001 Dodge 2500. Oaks on the right-hand side, the 98 Ram 2500.
We've got Ashton right there.
And you might know what he's doing. You might know a thing or two, folks. Oh my goodness, Cody Oaks. 052 reaction time. He's going to take the number 1 spot away. Goes 825.
Yeah, Cody Oaks.
Ashton gets down through there, 1254.3 at 53 miles an hour. We have a new number 1 qualifier.
Yeah, Ashton got disqualified. Yeah, Ashton, he is DQ'd.
So that's going to wrap it up for our final qualifying session of Sportsman Diesel. Where Cody Oaks is going to finish your number 1 qualifier.
We got Cody Oaks, number 1 qualifier, to the 2.6 diesel.
Moving into our 770 index, Super Diesel.
All the Duramax people right there.
Super Diesel brought to you by ARP. How about an 802?
Super Diesel.
Lickley on the right-hand side. 847.5 at 91 miles an hour for the no-name driver on the left. Qualifying these guys and putting them on a ladder, and that ladder will determine who races who first.
Yeah, Ashton got disqualified.
Getz and William Johnson going to be your next 2. Getz on the left-hand side at a Kamloops, BC, Canada.
William Johnson from Kamloops, BC, Canada.
William on the right side making a solid pass, gets down through there 7.663 at 87 miles an hour. Too quick, but not necessarily a bad thing to be a little bit quick in the next category. Getz goes 8.35 at 89 miles an hour. The reason why that I say it's
Got
not necessarily a
that's
bad thing
Ashton
is
in
quick
his
in the
Dodge.
categories is you want to make sure you can get to the finish line, you know, like a side. Ponce on the right side in the 89 Ram out of Fortuna, California. She's double dipping, double entered in 2 different categories.
Yup, 89 Dodge from Fortuna. From Humboldt County. Only diesel drag racing.
81 miles an hour.
Ashton was DQ'd.
Yeah, he did lift at the finish line to go 766, so I do think he knows a thing or two about bracket racing, so we'll see how it goes as we have Scott McKinsky in his second of 3 entries. McKinstry.
Yup, Big Rig's up next.
So our final 770 index player, Black Sheep Mafia out of Fort Worth, Texas. That's what it says on the back. Yep. Scott actually went 773, I think, in his sportsman time run for his qualifier. Trying to repeat that here. Brake lights early goes 760 with an 8 at 85.
Big Rig's up next.
That's quick for Scott, and that'll put him towards the bottom of the ladder. As when you break out on the index, it puts you lower on the qualifying sheet than those of them, the people that went too slow. We got Big Rig Bracket coming up next. Stevenson going to be your first 2 Big Rig brackets. This class is going the full quarter mile. We're going to qualify that line ladder for a first round based on the reaction time. $17.92 at 86 miles an hour for Ron Stevenson. David goes 20.58 4 at 66. Once again, 670. If you're not here, you're late.
Oh!
670. If you're not here.
Burnout for that truck.
All of our classes have been called. So 670, Super Street, Pro Street, Hot Rod Semi, all of y'all need to be here. Vernon Oakley out of Klamath Falls, Oregon, is 87 Peterbilt. What did I say earlier?
It's an 87 Peterbilt.
Hot Shot needs to sponsor him. He's got the same colors. Oh, a 157 reaction time. Look, he's now considering it's a semi-truck.
That was so fast.
Doing the right arm workout with the left leg clutch. I think he could use the clutch. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe it's quicker to use the clutch. I don't know. That's their thing. 15, 13, 4 at 95 miles an hour. For Vernon. We're gonna move into 670. Looks like we got two players for 670.
Black Sheep Mafia. I bet they're trucking.
So we got 670 rolling in next. So Larry Strawn on the left-hand side in the 5. 1931 Ford body. Cummins driven hot rod out of Redding, California.
The local guy.
670 without going faster than that.
That was so fast.
Timothy Moore. Right inside now. I forgot the age, but I know what it means. Pahonix. Yeah, but in this case, it's just Ponix. So, Timothy, that 06 Ram 25 needs you to pull up to the front of the lanes, please. Everybody who's parked in the back of the lanes, please pull forward. Let's get you guys going. If you're parked in the back of the lanes, we need you to pull forward, please. 779.3 at 99 miles an hour there for Timothy Moore. Switch it on over to Grove Street. This is a heads-up category.
That was faster too than the V8 Powers truck. The Haunter.
I'm very confused. I'm just gonna wait till the tree drops before I say anything else. I guess we're actually backing Tom Wallace out now, and we're gonna send Rex Gully on a single. All right, Rex Gully. I promise, for real this time. Windsor, California, 99 Ram 2500, looking for 590 in the 8th mile. 0 for Rex going. One at 98 miles an hour for Oscar. All right, we're gonna take a quick pause for the cause, do some track prep before we send our pro stocker. Split window Corvette, basically pro mod with a diesel in it. It's got a Cummins. Well, I'm assuming twin turbos and a whole lot of special sauce. Out of Maypearl, Texas. Trying to get a big number, well, I guess actually a little number out of this Corvette here. Last time he got a little bit towards that center line, had to get out of it. So Wade Minter, looking for a number that starts with a 4. Probably a 4.1 would be excellent for these guys. 3-stage, he's gonna spool it up. Way up there. 60 foot has to get out of it at the 330. Goes 486.3 at 100.
racing. Left-hand lane, I think, was still eating lunch. Looked up and saw that the lights were down. Scott McKinstry's going to let off easily, coast through. Scott moves on to the second round. All right, in the Jefferson State Diesel lane. Of course, Rustin pits the Jefferson State Diesel lane. Good job, Rustin. Up against Dwayne Operman. Car versus truck. It's all about reaction time and running your dial. Third red light in the left-hand lane. Left-hand lane is not the one to be in at the moment. Logan Moneymaker against Jared Flower. We got a 720 dial to a 920 dial. And he breaks out. Had a great reaction time. That's when you got to start mirror racing. You got to look out that left-hand mirror and see where you're at, because you don't want to beat your competitor by that far when you're bracket racing. In a perfect world, you should both cross the finish line at the same time. So he actually beat himself on that one. Our next pair up, Jefferson State Diesel lanes, is Joshua Squibb. In the driven diesel lane is Cody Oakes. Side by side at the top end. And Cody Oakes takes a win. All right, Brad Ponce, make sure she gets some traction this time. Yeah. We got Kim Ponce over in the Jefferson State Diesel lane against Ashton Clifton in the driven diesel performance lane.
Yeah, Ashton Clifton.
So we only got a half-second difference between these two. So depending on the tree, this should be a pretty even race all the way down the track. Big rig bracket, and 670 to the lanes. Big rig bracket, and 670 to the lanes. Also, first call for Super Street. First call for Super Street. All right. Side by side. Out the top end, Miss Kim Ponce moves on. Good job, Brad. Huh? Way to go, girl. Clinton takes a win on that one, moves on to the next round. Our final person in Sportsman right here. Next round, Sportsman will be laddered. Again, I need my super diesels, my super diesels and my big rig bracket should be in the lanes. It may vary. And we might have to check the track.
Only diesel drag. Yeah, only diesel drag racing. Only
Next
diesel.
up will be our super diesel category, our 770 index, sponsored by ARP Fasteners. ARP is out there in Vendor Row if you guys can stop by there. Nothing better in the world. Head studs, they have everything. If you want head studs, covers, you name it, crank bolts, ARP's got it.
Got
set up for
Ashton
you.
Clifton. Got a TDI.
Down the track, and we'll move on to round 2 in our super diesel category.
Goodbye. All right, they're gonna start.
All right, Spencer Schulte up against Rob Getz. Coming off the win in Phoenix, Arizona in our season opener. Seeing if he can go 2 for 2. Out the top end, Spencer Schulte brings it back 779 to 790. Moving on to second round. Next up will be Scott McKinstry. That should be our last competitor. Evidently, a bunch of people either broke or decided not to race anymore because we're missing a few competitors here in first round. Yeah, this is when it gets boring, when we have people break and we have a bunch of competition buys. So instead of beating on their truck and running hard, they take a nice Sunday drive and wave out the window at you and smile for the camera. Again, to the lanes. Big rig bracket. Everybody to the lanes for first round eliminations. We are missing vehicles. If you are not here, we will pass you up. So again, big rig bracket, 670, Super Street, Pro Street, and Pro Stock. Okay, we are still in competition buys because their competitor did not show up. So that is a great way to move on to the next round. It's not very fun for you spectators out there, but most of these guys are not going to take a chance on breaking their truck, so they're just going to make it down the track. We got William Johnson.
From Kamloops.
Again, I need my back of my lanes. I've got Super Street and Pro Street. And first call for hot rod semis.
Yeah, I should stay for hot rod
Runs it off the
semis.
back door at least. Does an 8-0
Yeah.
on that 770.
Yeah,
And
we'll
one more time,
we'll stay for a little longer till
One
3:30.
more competition by.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm staying hydrated. Yeah, I'm not too hot.
No fear about a competition by. Look at that.
Big rigs up
Goes
next.
740. Runs faster than he needs to, but it doesn't matter because he still gets that box.
Hot rod semis.
Into the big rig category, big rig bracket. Sponsored by 10-4 Magazine, right?
Yeah.
10-4's down there giving me a wave. Good job, buddy. Yeah, I'll do. Super Street and Pro Stock. I need you to the lanes. We are going to take a break right before Super Street. We're going to prep the heck out of the track so you can put whatever you want to the ground. All right, not paying attention. I got David Hernandez against Rod Stevenson. Rod Stevenson goes red, gives it away right out of the bat. David Hernandez on a good afternoon drive.
Yeah, but Ron Red.
I know. I asked him, how much horsepower you got? He got more than I can handle. He goes, shit, I'm rusty.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I want to do the modified diesels.
All right. Vernon Oakley. All right, who loves that truck, right? No fear at all. Who loves the way he comes out and just wants to rip those tires off of that thing? Sweet. It's got a 1520 dial. Yeah, a competition buy. I guarantee this guy won't. He won't beat me at all. Look at that torques every time he shifts. You gotta love that thing. I believe, right, that's the guy from Grants Pass. He's running nitrous on that because somebody called me the other day wanting to know, hey, I've got nitrous on my semi. Is that okay? I'm like, oh, yes, it is. He goes 1630, so a little slow compared to his dial. But again, he'll move on to the next round. All right, we are now moving into 670 category.
Yeah, I want to stay for the 670 category. Okay. We're gonna keep talking. Okay. C15. Choke on my smoke. Faster!
Out the top end. And Timothy Moore takes the
670
win.
diesel.
Coming up in the Jefferson State diesel lane, Mr. Larry Strong. And we all know Larry had to pick the left lane because that's Jefferson State diesel lane. So that was a no-brainer. We got the Fodge against the four-time national champion Scott McKinstry coming up. No intimidation.
The Fodge car.
Larry just looks over and shrugs his shoulder like, whatever.
The Fodge car. That whole record, holy crap, look at that thing.
All right. Larry's got the horsepower to get around him. Oh, Larry Strong takes out Scott McKinstry. Good job, Larry.
Larry Strong, it's the champion.
Right there. Gave her a little bit.
Larry Strong is the 670 champion.
Slowly turning it up for Larry, but good job on Larry. Larry actually had a decent reaction time. Somebody gave him some coffee. It's way too hot, isn't it, Kyle? Way too hot out here, isn't it? Kyle's like, I'm from Ohio, man. This is nothing. There's no humidity here. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We have Super Street, Pro Street coming up, so we are going to track prep. I challenged these guys. I told the track guys, I said, if you can break them, break them. Give them all the traction they can get right at the line.
go and get an icy? Or you hang right here if I go get your icy?
Yeah, but I'll stay here.
I'll stay right here in the spot. Right now. But don't move from right here, okay?
Yeah.
I'll be right back, all right? Okay.
I'll just stay for the super rigs.
What are the super rigs?
Right there.
Yeah, we'll stay for those. We're not going anywhere until the super rigs are done.
Yeah.
When they're done, before they transition over to the tractor pulls, we'll leave. Okay, that's when we're not going to stay for the tractor pulls, but we'll
You know,
Yeah.
just for the
it's never my goal to have the event promoter on the microphone, but sometimes
Okay.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right, I'll be right back.
Having a handwrite ladders.
Yeah.
But it's all
Yeah.
good. We got it. Everything's correct.
Check out the Fudge. The Ford sedan. '31 Ford sedan.
Down the racetrack. I want to give a shout out to our track prep crew doing the best that they can with this hot racing surface. Gives me the thumb.
Rex Scully.
653 2005 Ford F-250, or what's left of it anyway.
2005 The Hunter.
Handles on that thing, fiberglass. The Hunter. I believe it went 5:48 in qualifying. See what he can do here with his fresh track prep.
Faster
Stay down there, 5:498, 130 miles an hour there for Foster Evans. All right, we are going to eliminate somebody here. Winner goes to the final round to face Foster Evans in Pro Street. Chad Pickering on the left-hand side out of Oroville, California, the 98 Dodge Ram, 3,500. Right-hand side is Skylar Ostrich out of Spirit Lake, Idaho, the 2007 Ram, 2,500.
Skylar Ostrich.
Both of them qualified pretty evenly. They were both in the 550s, 560s range, so it's really going to come down to who can hook onto the track.
Got
Who's got the best
Skylar Ostrich.
a pretty close race. Chad on the left side, Skylar on the right side. They're going to go spooled up. And Chad rolls through the beams. That's an automatic red light. Gonna take the win, 5:56.
Skylar takes the win.
Chad rolls through the beams. That's an automatic
Yeah.
red.
Yep. Skylar Ostrich takes the win. Yeah. Oscar Velasquez, 57 Kenworth.
Once again, sportsman round number 2, you should be in the lanes and paired up. Sportsman round number 2, you should be in the lanes and paired up. The Conrad Semi coming at you next. Oscar Velasquez and Errol Hernandez. Oscar on the left-hand side of the Los Angeles, California, that 57 Kenworth. Right-hand side, the Cocaine Machine. Mile 13:03, 106 miles an hour for Oscar Velasquez. 16:23.0 for Arnold Hernandez. Say here, I don't know why. His name is
The Beast again.
He's gonna get the freebie into the final round of Hot Rod.
beast.
McKinstry already
From Fortuna.
89 ramp, 20. This is Kim Ponce. Got to the finish line first, but went too quick. 969 4 on the 975 dial. Going to move on around. Caden Mayberry and Cody Oaks. Going to be our next two. Mayberry on the left-hand side, 7.99.
Caden Mayberry and Cody Oaks.
Colorado. Cody Oaks on the right-hand side out of Fairfield, California, 8:38. Here we go.
Remember Cody from the Mickey's Quality Cars?
Good light goes to Cody Oaks, 9:10 with the.
Logan Moneymaker.
His 2001 Dodge 2500. He also uses this vehicle to tow the race car around with. Double 07 red on reaction time, so 7,000
To Caden Mayberry.
and he's going to get the freebie in around number 3 as we had a few people just not show up. I think that's going to wrap it up for Sportsman round number 2. We should have Super Diesel coming at you next.
Lane 8, test and tune. Lane 8, test and tune. You want to sneak up here and run through? All right, there's one more truck in test and tune. We'll run a couple test and tunes. We'll come right back to Super Diesel. Again, any competitors that did break and or did lost and went out, if you want to run more and get some, it goes red again. My goodness. Maybe we should put the wife in that car, Rustin. I think the wife might have a better reaction time. Happening. Spencer. Oh, nice job. 7 Coleman Lickley. Sorry about that, Coleman. I was supposed to correct that last time. We got Coleman Lidley and against William Johnson. So far, I have to say that Jefferson State Diesel Lane has been the better lane of the day. Close on the reaction time. Neck and neck. William Johnson comes out the back end at 784. Had the worst reaction time and made it on the top end. And we'll be moving on to the next round. All right, Brad. All right. Once again, we have Kim Ponce in the Jefferson State Diesel lanes against Scott McKinstry in the Driven Diesel Performance lane.
David Hernandez on the left-hand side and
50-50 raffle tickets. 50-50 raffle tickets.
oh boy. Oakley gonna try to chase him down. He's got a lot of real estate in the starting line, closer to the dial in, but had a severe disadvantage on the starting line. Pretend to be more. Strong on the left side, more on the right side. Left side there. Beautiful car too. I am a fan of Corvettes. I do have a soft spot for Corvettes.
The fudge car again.
Looks like he took two Silverados and took the cab off of one. Corvette. Our Pro Stock class, sponsored by SoCal Diesel. They're aiming for a low 4-second pass in the 8th mile. They might even rip off a 3 if they get the power down well enough.
It's her car anyway.
So they're gonna bring Wade into the pre-stage beam and tell him it's all you. All right, he found the pre-stage beam. He's going to spool it way up there. Maybe. Well, they're going to back it out real quick. Farther out there, 485 at 124, lifting at 400 feet. He was going pretty straight, and then he got into some pretty bad tire shake right around half track, and then pitched it sideways and decided to lift. They're getting farther out there, though. They're figuring it out. All right, we are going to go back to sportsmen now. So sportsmen, if you're not already suited up and ready to go, we should have 5 of you. Oh my goodness, you're all here.